We're golden. Yeah. 6:30 p.m. Right now. 6:30 p.m. It is 6:30 p.m. Notice is hereby given that a meeting of the Sandy Oaks Park Advisory Committee will be held on Tuesday, November 17, 2020, at Sandy Oaks City Hall located at 4564 Hickory Haven, Sandy Oaks, Texas, 78112, by telephonic video conferencing for the purpose of considering the following agenda items. All agenda items are subject to action. In an effort to advance the public health goals of limiting face-to-face meetings, also called social distancing to slow the spread of the coronavirus, COVID-19, there will be no in-person public access to the meeting. The public may participate in the meeting by using the link. I won't read out the link because it's published, and the meeting ID and the dialing information is all published. The public has been permitted to offer public telephonic or by audio as provided by the agenda and as permitted by presiding officer during the meeting. Written questions or comments may be submitted to the chairperson up to 2 hours before the meeting by emailing erapino@cityofsandyoaks.com. Okay, I'm calling the meeting to order with a quorum call. Lady McDonald? Here. Mayor Ball? Here. Dozier?
Here.
And Garza? Here. And myself, Tom McKinney, we have a quorum. I will ask us to stand for the, it's not on here. We don't have to do it, I guess. There were no citizens to be heard. Are there any on the room?
No. They would have come to you through email.
There were none to you through email. I checked right before I came in. So there are no citizens to be heard. So I will move to agenda item 3, which is discuss and possible action on locating a feasible economic sunshade solution for the playground. Has there anyone, and I know Ray Lynn had said something to me before the meeting.
On this site that you have,
What is that?
it's freetalkproductions.com.
Did you by any chance look at what the economic and the cost might be?
Considerably lower price than what the last ones we found. They were like 3 to 5,000. I don't think it's going to use up the numbers and dimensions.
Did you email me the contact information?
Sure.
Okay, I'll see if I can get a hold of them and give them the dimensions and maybe ask them to give us a suggestion with the economic.
Yeah, they have.
So remember, we can always purchase off of the county contract,
Right.
and also the buy board. I noticed some of the stuff I was looking at on the buy board. Not that big of a savings really, but savings is a savings.
Yeah. And save the penny on. So I'll look at that, and if we can go to the buy board for a similar solution to the county, and we'll look at that too. And so I will move then to
If you can,
go ahead.
what's the Bible?
The buy board is it is available to municipalities and, tax exempt organizations. And it's a special pricing. It allows, so you have, Sandy Oaks and Somerset and Mount Army, they're small. So they don't have the purchasing power that say their county does. But it allows purchasing, they consider all of the purchases from the governmental agencies as a client. Purchase power, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And it's very easy. I'll send y'all the link for the buy board where you log in and everything, and you can do all your searching and just see what they've got going on.
I'm sorry for the interruption.
That's all right. I didn't ask if anybody had any further questions. It was my failure. Well, to follow through and not fail again, are there any more questions on that agenda item? If not, then we move on to agenda item 4, discussion possible action on progress on the butterfly sighting. I think I talked to you this week, Charles, or last week, and I know you're very busy, so you hadn't had a chance probably to.
Actually, I'm going to get the tag of my trailer tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll get the tag about Friday.
Yeah, if you need help on to pick it up, I won't maybe provide much, but I can carry something.
If you order pick up at Home Depot, they put it right in the trailer.
Yeah, I've had that experience.
part.
Yeah. Thank you, I forgot my water.
So we should have that.
Okay.
I've got offers for 3 plants.
Still have the property will still have some, are you gonna spend the whole,
Oh, no,
yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah.
like $200 for, well, less than $200.
Oh, great, so we'll have money for clients and anything else we might need. Yeah. Okay, great. Are there any questions? Not to repeat myself. Okay, if no further questions, we'll move on to agenda item 5, discussing possible action on acquiring 2 benches for the for selected locations within the park. And I guess Ann and Mary came up with that agenda item. So do you want to discuss?
I just we left it with Catherine, and I don't know where they've gone, but there are pictures of the other places that we can do.
I didn't think that somebody else you
They're
did
made
send
out of
it.
some steel, I believe.
Well, one was looked like it was wood, and one looked like it was steel. So,
Yeah, and then it's painted and coated with some plastic foam, yeah, so it don't get hot. And the one that we were looking at, 6 feet long, and they come in bright colors. I kind of like it. They have different numbing options too, for putting out in the ground, either cement it in, or, kind of a miracle. And they're $340 and change.
yeah, I think one was a little bit more expensive than the other.
Yeah. And
There we
shower
go.
them.
Yeah, that is them. Expensive one.
Oh, that's opposite. That's the other one, yeah. got cozy on it. I like the whole design on it that keeps the feed from.
That's what our thought we were thinking too.
And it's harder to damage also.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
it's not,
sure.
can we talk about that too?
It's ADA compliant.
And it's got a place that it's round, it's got a place in a wheelchair. It's not a roll up to it.
What were you thinking of placing it?
Well,
Kind of thought the playground area.
that's what we were thinking, the playground area for the moms or something. We were thinking inside, but then if you put the people inside, maybe there would be room for 2 benches, I'm not sure. Maybe one bench and a table, I don't know.
Actually, inside the playground.
That's what,
I don't know, you might be able to fit it in there.
495. And I only bring that up because I think there might be a need to have a table or something set up in the pavilion area. If we would, whatever we place needs to be secure.
Yeah.
And so securing something like that to concrete is relatively easy to do, but it's been used, so you
Yeah.
would have to place it in such a way.
So that's still the way
Right.
it's been.
Right. Maybe outside the pavilion between the building, bathrooms or something. Because you get out
Is
in
there
the
a
shade
flat-
there. Oh,
is
it
it
must
round
have
flat
a,
right here?
it's
It
still
seems
a
like
little bit of sign.
that's what I was thinking. I don't know.
So how much is the wooden?
The wooden one is $218.
So it's about $120 less.
The other thing our thought was with the graffiti, this here would give them
Yeah, and
perfect area for this.
not only that, it's easier to damage too.
Yeah.
No. Whereas the wooden one.
Painter's dream.
That looks like an art canvas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder, does this come assembled or I think you have to assemble it. Probably want to use lock bolts of some kind, so it can't be disassembled, or at least the seats in the back. But it would make a nice.
Is that the wood one?
No,
This one doesn't, I think the metal one can blue, green, black. Is that wooden? It's not really wooden, it's kind of like a plastic wood, it's a barco board.
yeah.
They say with the
Barco.
barco board. Powder coated steel tubing, which is good. Wood grain finish never needs painting. Commercial grade plastic boards will not rot, splinter, or break. Guaranteed against breakage for 50 years.
Guaranteed against graffiti.
Yeah. It doesn't say that. It says plastic is injection molded, ribbed, and reinforced. It's not a bad price for them.
No,
$218.
no.
The metal one is a little A little more, but.
$120 more. is about.
And you have this one? Yeah.
I have this. but-
That's the one I printed and Catherine did the, for some reason
Here,
mine
you wanna
didn't
see
have
the
a
other
full
one?
picture.
Here's the other one. You can see
Yeah,
that.
let's see that
We have,
one. I just wonder, this, as attractive as this is for the reasons we've mentioned, it doesn't look very comfortable. You don't want it hanging up too long. Come on, Marshall Lopez.
Huh?
You on overtime, sir?
What's that?
Works.
Okay,
So, based on what y'all have seen, y'all looked at this more, what would you recommend? I like both, that's why I put both designs, obviously, the difference in the price. The biggest reason for that one, like I said, is the exactly.
I like the metal one myself.
Kind of, also what's in our budget, too. So,
Is this the 6 or the 8 foot one for both of them? The price.
this is
Right.
10 foot, oh wait, sorry, 10 inch, sorry. That's why. I thought I did 6 foot on both, but they have, you can get it. That's what I'm thinking, it's
6
not,
and 8, so I don't know which is which, but the price is good.
I think that one.
This is 11. So,
No, that won't work. I'm checking to see.
Should have
Actually,
Well, you don't want it to be comfortable. Well, then you don't want it to stay too long.
okay. If you get a nice, comfortable bench, you're happy.
Reason on it.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons that benches are coming this way. You roll over and you're on the ground.
Exactly.
Uh,
So I like that the frames are powder coated. I think that's really good. And there's 8 foot and 6 foot and 8 foot.
The 6 foot one is 348,
Oh, okay.
and the 8 foot one is 3, what was it, 378, or I think it's 390.
So that was the 6 foot price, that's 318. Or 328, which would be 338.
That's a pretty good bench.
Well, not that I'm cooking.
The one person. You need an 8 foot bed for two people.
Right.
In normal,
Yeah.
in normal conditions.
If we ever get back to you.
You could be 22 inches.
No, no, line for it.
Again.
Not all that. Now,
That's
I
close.
I happen to know for a fact that I can go through a 22-inch round hole. So,
You can?
yeah.
You say that
I
right.
have to work my shoulders through, but my hips, I have to do a 22-inch round.
Don't look so incredulous.
I hate to be stern, but.
You're opposed to people.
That's what I was doing.
That's
I
really
mean,
worked
seriously.
wonders.
Seriously, look at two people. That's against, I mean,
Yes.
22 inches.
that's 22 inches. So I'm just
And I'm
saying.
soft enough. I'll hold on.
I-
Look at you.
Might have some more.
Squishy.
It's malleable. It's only the bones that won't
I'm not
squish.
flexible, I'm fluid.
I like that.
But, I mean, historically, meeting room, facility halls and all that, you get 22 inches. And I bet if we grab one of those folding chairs and put 2 pieces of paper top,
Oh, with that?
it will cover it.
In this case,
Yeah, there you go.
it won't even, it's not even, it's more like 18.
Wow, so there you go.
So my butt is as big as I thought.
Does this bench make my butt look big?
So which one do we want to, first of all, do we want to take this to the council to approve the purchase of 1 or 2 benches? And then do we want to do that?
Well, so the intent was to put one in the playground area, is
Right.
that what I'm hearing?
That's what we were thinking.
I think so too, I think that would be a good idea. And with that in mind, although I like this, remember you're gonna have mamas that are gonna be sitting there while the kids are playing.
As long as they're used to being uncomfortable.
The big question we have to ask is, will it promote study?
Well, here's my other concern about this. With this open pattern, is there a potential risk for a child getting finger stuck?
That's a good idea.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
It will.
or worse, you know.
Oh, on the other hand, most manufacturers,
They're not supposed to.
How wide is, well, you can get a little kid that,
these people market stuff.
Right.
So,
yeah, and I'm sure much
The
of that.
weed looks big
Does
enough.
it say what the lead size is?
yeah, that,
I mean, we cannot, we cannot keep everything in that playground area from, being a hazard to the kids or to anyone. Because
yeah.
there are hazards everywhere. I mean, if there's
Yeah, oh,
something,
yeah.
like glaring hazard, there's different, if you have spikes sticking out or something like that.
Well, the other advantage to this is it's not gonna be wet when it rains. You know, I mean, there's a lot of
It would,
advantages.
it would drain a lot better than most of like.
And then there's the procedure.
And then mamas know, bring pillows if you need.
Right.
Right now, they got nothing.
That's
So-
true. Now, I did notice in here that there are surface mount and in-ground mount solutions, so we just need, I'm assuming the price is the same
Yeah.
regardless of which way.
Yeah, it shows on the front, there's a different, on the side,
Right.
a different option.
Yeah,
I mean, I think we almost have to go in ground mountain.
we
Yeah.
would accept that, remember when we were out there at that area, I think there's concrete out there. Because
Oh, that's right.
yeah, I think under that, all that material, I think there's concrete in it. So we'd have to go out with a pole and figure out, you know,
But you could still, even if there is, you could still drill.
a 4 footing or something.
Yeah.
Pretty.
I mean, we almost had to do that when we put the shade up at the
Yeah.
animal facility.
We need to find a hedge. Because the concrete slab, you there.
Yeah, we have to go to resurface it, we're gonna need to know.
Yeah.
Well, I know that there used to be a climbing wall type thing out there, and it was in such bad shape that we took it out. And the support brackets, the metal support brackets that it attached to were buried in concrete.
But then I probably think there are portions of that place that still have the concrete poured from different things.
I agree.
That might have been something
Yeah.
that probably isn't all.
But I think where the playground equipment itself
Yes.
is, I think that is a concrete pad.
Yeah, I believe that to be true.
So we'll have to go out there and figure out where to put it. But I mean, I'm, that's a yes for me on this one.
I mean, yeah,
And then it's just a matter of which size you want. 6 inches or 6 foot or 8 foot.
well, the 8-foot one has a steeper price. But
A little bit more much. It's $348 for a 6 foot. How much was it for the?
I think it seems like it was just 370.
Well, we can find out before the next meeting.
Yeah.
Get on the website and.
Okay. And, we want one bench, right, or 2 benches?
Let's do one
And see how
and
it
see
is.
how it works out. Because, I
Okay.
mean, we're trying to address the playground.
Okay, you get me the price in the next meeting, I'll bring it, to the council and ask for approval to place it in the playground area and to purchase it.
Okay.
Okay. Any further questions on that?
So, did we decide,
Uh,
on the 8 foot or the 6 foot?
No, on the.
We need prices on the
both.
state.
The 8 and the 6, yeah. And then the 15 foot.
I would say, if it's under $400.
I agree, yeah.
Yeah.
And-
We don't have the surface material for that.
You can't even discuss the cases since it's not on the.
Well, it's just,
It's
it's over the table.
Part furniture.
All right, if you want to do it.
Well, we can put that up somewhere else.
Yeah, let's hold the whole that.
You need to find out whether it's solid or.
Right.
So if there are no further questions, I will take it to the council and we'll get pricing on this.
Okay.
So we will, move to agenda item number 6. And, I believe, the mayor brought this up in the email. So I will discuss impossible action on the addition of exercise equipment to a selected area of the park. And I put it in here because I read an email. I wanted to get out there this week to see it, but yesterday I had something to do, and today I had something to do too. So I didn't get to go look at it.
No, so here's what happened. One of the ladies that walks with the group in the morning, had told me, that she, although she appreciates the walking path that we have, because the rock is loose, it does hurt her ankles. And so, they've been going over to Elmendorf. Elmendorf has a nice flat, it's a smaller park, but something that they've added is exercise equipment outside. So I wrote to Cody Daly, who's their city manager, and mentioned that to him and asked him, where did you source it and what was the cost? And each particular unit that was in there was about $1,000 per unit. And they're made for outdoors. They were like bicycles, and the ones you stand on, that kind of walk back and forth. Type thing. And so I shared that with Charles and Tom,
just as a potential option for something, because I am also investigating, another grant that would be specific for the park, whether it be this park or the scenic park or both. And it was just one of those ideas to see. I don't know. I'm guessing there would be interest for people to use them if they were here.
There has been split west.
Yes, we
Yeah,
looked
we
at
talked
that
about
earlier
from the
on.
very beginning.
Yeah. We did.
Mhm.
I have lost access to the machine type.
The what? Oh, to
I had-
machine type.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have drawings for it, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
So do we want to look at their equipment, investigate where they purchased
You know, it
it
might
from?
not be, well, he sent me the name. It's in the email.
And
The
then
company that did that.
and maybe look at purchasing one a quarter or one?
Well, I think it might be worthwhile if, you know, you're out and about, to go by there.
Yeah, I
And
plan
take a
on
look at it. And just see what you think, if it's something that might be beneficial. And if that is the case, if y'all want to think about that as a future type thing, the grant is through it's through Parks and Wildlife. I'm just now starting that conversation with them about that, and I would like for one of the two council members that are here, if y'all are so inclined to kind of run with that, you know, running with the grant piece of it. That's what you're going to do. Where would the put the equipment? Well, that's another good question. So we have 30 acres to work with here. But again, I think we need to go see how they've got it set up. I think that would help us determine.
So we wouldn't want to put it too far apart because it could be for security purposes, but then I want to see too how they do it.
Sure, yeah. And,
If you go around the county, the parks, some of them have all these exercise equipment.
And some have it stretched
And
out
some of it, they have
around the track.
on their trail.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, I ain't really into it.
Well, me neither. I look at them hard, but
But, you know, I'll be honest, I think that those ways ones that was in.
okay, well,
But if we could place it at one end or the other end, one of you could maybe have the camera acting on the roof.
and that's something we might want to bring up to the further meeting, to talk about cameras, security, but I won't talk about it now because it's not on the agenda.
Right.
Just a thought in my mind.
Yeah, let's take a look at what they have.
Yeah,
Maybe that's.
I plan on going
We'll
over
put
there.
you know, this area. If y'all are, I think she
Oh,
wants to know.
okay, yeah. She walks later in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks at
Audition. So, yeah, I just thought that I have to go in there and go periodically to check my mail. I feel I'll make it something stop and take a look as well.
I'll go over
Everybody
there.
go take some pictures, you know, just so that you know what it is.
No. So, if there's no more questions, I'll move on to agenda item 7. Again, I know the mayor and Charles talked about this, and you just approved the purchase of a flagpole for the new administration plaza. So, you know that, as I said, the mayor and Charles were talking about erecting them in the park. So, then the mayor talked to it.
What did you call it? The administrative plaza.
Plaza, yes.
I like that. It sounds so, it does. hate these sport before they come out. So, yeah, the council did approve the purchase of a pole and 2 flags and a light for the top of the pole. And those will go in at the administrative plaza. But we decided not to go ahead with the installation of that right now because we still have some surface work that needs to be done. We have to have the septic installed. And we have to have a parking lot done, so there's going to be a lot of turmoil there. But we're going to go ahead, I think, and place the order.
Yeah.
And go ahead and get it purchased. And actually, probably a good job of doing some good comparisons. There was a commercial grade for like $1,400, and then the residential solution was like half the price. Oh wow! Yeah. And so I think the difference was that you mentioned something about putting the
I put a PVC pipe inside it, strengthened it over the straight, so it works fine for my house.
Yeah.
25 foot. Pole.
And then David Tremblay also mentioned that we want to make sure that we place it
On the
on
highest
the
part.
highest part of, so it's probably going to be up near the building somewhere. But also use it as a landmark, you know, because people don't necessarily know where this place is. So, which is pretty good. Yeah, it's
You don't have to put it in street lighting.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
But a light also, right?
There's a light on the top of the pole.
yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to think that.
Right.
And it's a solar light.
So you have to, 1, 2.
Yeah, I know you spent down in that one area, but I just have babies that are like this, that are on the building. It's not. Yes, we have.
You want to do it all here?
Sure.
Another one or that one? I thought we were doing it with the other.
No, I'm just, you know. Go to step whatever.
I thought we were doing it with the big spot.
Yeah, the island down there.
No. That's a new building.
Oh, no, well, we were talking
No,
about the park.
I'm talking about here.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I'd love to have another one.
Well, that's what
That's what we're talking about.
No. Well, the one we approved, I thought was for up there.
Well, yeah, we did, but we're talking now
Oh, you're
about.
not talking about another one?
That was talking about.
Yeah.
But just now,
Oh, it does say within the park.
you know, since our long-term goal is going to be, I would say, right here.
I don't know, perfect. Right over 22 rooms.
Yes.
So do we want you to go to the council and ask you to approve another?
I would say that. You want to make a vote
Yeah,
on it? Okay.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And all, ask for the same deal.
Ask them if we get a discount for.
Yeah, could you get a discount on pizza?
I will ask
Hey,
them.
the way I look at it, never hurts to ask. So they don't just
I
say
agree.
no, and they might say no. Don't ask, you don't know.
I will ask.
If you-
I mean, actually, it's 3 because I bought one from them.
That's what's wrong.
If you don't answer, the answer is always.
I'll quote that first.
There you go.
Do you know where that's at?
We can look it up online.
I think it's the second.
Okay, is there any questions on that? I will take that to the council and the benches to the council.
Okay.
All right, so we'll move on to agenda item number 8, and we will adjourn the meeting at 7:10.
And if you look at the button on the left that says stop,
Oh, I did.
And I
And
will.
this will be called back.
I'm gonna ask for